like money, Scotty. Toys, drive, Harley. I say, fuck like I want to go hit money. Look just like Barney, man. I live it, you record it. Daytime, we informing. Nighttime, we informing. No, got it party. Why she think she important? Hey, old time, you know, I ain't getting none. I like my boy. She 5, son. I'm tired, I'm way too big. I know you weak, baby. Don't lie, I know you sleep. Hey, when I get home, I just want you already know.
Welcome to Top Plays, everyone! Today, we're down to 4 winners from Season 6, and only one can take home the 100,000 VC. It's up to you. Let's see our finalists.
$2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spot. Then it's Malik Monk, then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Ellis in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, Powell and Leonard, the veterans set on the wings. Then there's Ivica Zubac, and it's Brown in at the power forward position. And we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
Yeah, you love the unselfishness of DeMar. We know he's a capable scorer. That time sets his teammate.
Here's DJ. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. DJ's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Ellis. Lays it up and banks it in. Ellis has got his second basket on the night.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
DeRozan outside. Back to Monk. Outside Murray. Fades back. Hauled in by Brown. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's DJ. No good on the 3. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. The message that he sent to his team is that they need to be laser focused on DeMar DeRozan. He told me DeRozan can expect to see plenty of double teams. He said if they're going to beat us tonight, DeMar's not going to be the guy to do it. And of course, DeMar may have something to say about that. We'll find out. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Ellis. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Los Angeles. Ellis, good.
Three-pointer.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Knocks it down from distance. DJ's got 9.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it's Monk missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's DJ, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Offensive rebound. Brown passes to Zubac. Here's DJ. Clock at 6. Tries yet again. And Zubac with the lay-in.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
And the Kings call time here. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And so in the game for the Kings, perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Now here's Monk, defended by Dunn. Monk passes to Ellis. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers lead by 9. Here's DJ. He's got 12. Pure from three-point range.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Here's DJ. Off the mark there with a 3. Kings trail by 10. Outside Monk. Sabonis, the pass to Ellis. Five on the clock. DeRozan against Powell. And DeMar DeRozan gets a 3. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like it's the ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
To the middle. Here's Isaac. Second shot opportunity. DJ pulls it in.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
There's the triple. Drills it from deep. DJ's got 18.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac, and it's Brown in for Leonard. And the Kings also making a change. Williams is checked in. And it's Powell with the ball for the Clippers. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Monk. Pass to Ellis. Knocked away. Now Sabonis. Eubanks defending. Here's Ellis. This one for 3. Kept alive. Sabonis. Some solid D from Eubanks. The Clippers lead by 13. 56 seconds left in the first half of this one. Sends it home from three-point land.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's DJ. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And a miss there on the triple. Sacramento has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Ellis. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
From the arc. DJ, no good. Pass to Ellis. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's DJ. Gets it off. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up not. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Powell and Leonard, the veterans, set on the wings. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's DJ in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He dropped 50 points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's DJ. No good with the triple. Kings trail by 17. Out left to the wing. Here's Ellis. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's DJ. Misses the 3. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Monk. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, I think this is a great area of growth for DeMar DeRozan. His ability to use his teammates to enhance the team scoring.
The Clippers call timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game.
The Kings shooting 36% for the game. Not great. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. Murray out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Williams. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. He was all alone on that one. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, passing hasn't been a focus for Murray, but being able to participate in ball movement will be key for him. Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Here's DJ, defended by Murray. Here's DJ. 3-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Sabonis slams it in.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
first minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Shot is good by DJ.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Isaac, right side. Lets it go from 14. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Gobert with it. Picked up by Powell. Goes up on the baseline. Doesn't go that time.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's DJ. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Isaac. Williams on the wing. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, P.A. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and its decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Beyond the arc. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now Isaac. To the right side. Jacks up a 3. And that's good. Bonus for 3.
3-point
Sabonis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the rock-solid mechanics of Domantas Sabonis in the catch and shoot.
DJ passes to Zubac. Here's DJ. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DJ.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And some changes here for the Kings. DeRozan is checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Jones comes in for Gobert. And it's Monk in for Murray. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. So both teams making some change. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everybody.